Welcome back to EFC TV. This is the Women's Euros match day 6 and 7. So we're doing quite well in this. Yeah,
I found this on the web.
so that was doing what's that? I've got everything on it, so it speaks like really weird. Anyway, we're getting to the next two. Obviously, I think we're going to the games obviously tomorrow, and then the games obviously on Wednesday as well. So in this now. Okay, obviously the first game obviously tomorrow obviously is Germany versus Denmark, and that is a 5 p.m. kick-off. Again, this is a game I think I'm going to look into both squads first. We already know the squad's going to be. I've just look at the results. Obviously, look at their results. Obviously, look at the results they've had. Obviously, the last few games. I'm going to go hot say but I'm trying to. So basically, okay. Obviously, so basically, okay. Obviously, we're getting to not last weekend, last weekend, yeah. But we're going to the obviously Germany's last 3 fixes they've had. Obviously, yeah. I think, obviously Germany, obviously. Germany. Obviously Germany obviously have beaten. Obviously last time out, Germany beat Poland 2-0. Again, not good for Poland obviously, but again they obviously won that one. Then obviously in the Women's Asian League, obviously they beat Austria 6-0. Wow. It's gone, has it? Then obviously Germany obviously beat Netherlands 3-0. 4-0 put us. Then obviously they beat Germany 6-1. So again, they've had a lot of good results really in the last few months. So obviously look at the squad. We all know the squad is. Yeah, we all know the squad obviously is already. So yeah, obviously yeah. Let's win this game. Okay, obviously looking to obviously Denmark now, and obviously their last results. Again, I think we all probably know those already, because if you watch it, you'll see what it is. Okay, I think obviously, sorry. Okay, obviously Denmark's last 3 results, as you were. Obviously they got beat by Sweden 1-0. Again, not really look for Denmark obviously because they lost that one. And obviously they lost. Then obviously they got lost 6-0 to Sweden again. That was obviously in the Nations Women's League. So then obviously they lost 1-0 to Wales again. Then obviously they obviously got beat 3-0 by Italy again. I don't want to be negative, but it ain't looking great. And I'm being nice saying that it ain't looking great. Yeah, obviously there's a few players that we look at. Obviously, a few players that look at. Yeah. Now, if this goes off, thank you. Doesn't fall again. Now, not my opinion. That's in my opinion. But it's in my opinion. You know what? I think the game of both Germany and Denmark. I think. I think obviously against Wales. I think that's the first game. That's it. Oh, that's the first game, yeah. Sorry, first game. Again, I think the first game obviously is going to be tough because again, I think it's a tough game both Germany and Denmark. Because again, you see Germany. I think it was Germany. They've won the last three or 4 games, haven't they? So, and then obviously Denmark, they've lost there. So again, it's a really one to preview because this game has got a lot of importance on it. Because again, I think. Obviously Iceland, who obviously lost yesterday, obviously they were the first team to get knocked out of the Women's Euros. They were the first team to get knocked out of the Women's Euros this year. So again, obviously, I think for a lot of teams now, it's gonna be right. We need to get wins here. We need to get wins against these other women's teams. We need to get these other women's nations. We need to get wins against those teams. But again, I think Germany seem to have. I think like okay. Let's think. Okay. So I think obviously Germany. I think obviously Germany. I believe are like first or second favourites to win the Women's Euros again. I think in my opinion it's between Germany and Spain because again both of them have got really good chances of winning because I think let's try and believe that Germany are second to Spain, win the Women's Euros. Again, they just look Germany just look a team that a lot like Spain, who obviously won tonight. Obviously, I think I don't know the score. Yeah, obviously they be 6-2. Wow. So I think obviously now you look at that. Okay, now I was looking at Spain. Obviously, you look at Spain. Like Spain, obviously, who was 6-2 today, and I was like, whoa, 6-2, mad, that's crazy. But then obviously look at, I think that Germany would go and play a team and beat, not being good. I think like Germany would go and play a team, obviously would go play a team, and they'd win, because Germany have got a weird confidence they can win, and the fact Germany have, that's amazing. I think it's pretty good. Then I think then on the other side, that obviously got Denmark, who I think Denmark have had a really unlucky bad start, because they've not done great early on the Euros, which I think I was a bit concerned. I was like, okay, hang on, you want to see a team, women's team, go for and try and go, but again, Denmark, I think they've had a few good chances they haven't in games, but again, I look up Denmark. I think they're for them to do well. They need to get good results. I think okay. Obviously, they obviously need to go and get results against Germany. But again, against Germany, I'm sorry, but I can't see it happening. But again, I think this. I think that this game is going to be a tough game, both Germany and Denmark, as it is. But I think Germany are ones I would say are probably favourite to win this game, because again, they've got that they got the ability, the confidence to win it. But again, I mean, Denmark, they haven't got the confidence. Not confidence. I think they have got the confidence to win the ad. But again, I'm not saying that they're going to be able to go on, but one thing, right now, in my opinion, right, I think that obviously Denmark have a chance to win. They do, but again, they're going to have to, when they create a chance, just go forward and score it. If they don't, Germany will go like that, score. A lot of Spain did today. They'll do that, and that's what's so interesting about this game. Now, again, I'm not saying that, that put them out going to go out. God no. But I think if they don't win this one, they'll go out. But again, I think Denmark needs to go. We need to get a win. Needs to beat these down up. Needs to go and beat these as you were and do that. But again, tough game. I think it's a tough game. Both not going, but not going, but I think. Listen, I think obviously for Germany it's not tough. Not good, but not saying good, but I see a tough game. Yeah, but I think I see a tough game. I think obviously not. I see a tough game, but I think this game is a tough game. But I think it's tough game doing well. Again, what means tough is for Denmark, because for Denmark it's like we got to win. But again, for Germany, I think it's go get a win here and move on. So again, obviously getting to predictions now. And you know what, I'm going to go with Germany to win 2-1 or 3-1. I'm sorry, Denmark, I love you, I really do. I think you're going to get beat. I know I say I really don't, but I think you're going to get beat, because you've done well, you have, but nothing. So, yeah. Then our second game I've seen in Group C is Poland versus Sweden. Again, obviously that is an 8 PM kickoff. Obviously that'd be on late tonight. Aren't like that. I was looking to obviously the results, last results they've obviously had. Now, obviously I think obviously Poland are actually like fourth bottom in the group. So again, they're looking great for them, because they're right bottom of it. So again, not amazing, I think obviously obviously Poland, obviously they have get the results up. Then obviously Poland, obviously obviously Poland, who lost 2-0 to Germany, as I said before, they lost to Germany. Then obviously they actually won 3-1 against Romania. That was in the Champions League. Then obviously they beat Norway 4-0 again. Poland again, the results ain't bad, and they drew 1-1. They obviously won 5-1, and then obviously they lost. Not 1-0. I think they beat Romania 1-0, and then obviously they beat Northern Ireland 2-0 again. So they've had some good results. They have. Again, obviously, I'm not going to attempt any of the names, obviously the players' names, because the players' names I can't pronounce. Again, I'm probably if I'm speaking, I have to. It just won't sound something to say. But yeah, obviously getting to the last results. Obviously for Sweden, obviously. Sweden, obviously, who won 1-0 against Denmark, as I said before. Then obviously they beat Denmark 6-1. So again, those women's qualified Nation League. Then obviously they drew nil. Then obviously they drew 0-0 with Sweden in the Women's Nation League. Then obviously they drew 1-1 in the competition. Obviously, 1-1 Wales. Then obviously they actually beat Italy 3-2 again. goes up for them really, you know. Then obviously they drew 1-1 Wales again, so obviously they're obviously results for obviously Sweden. Again, they've got a few players, obviously I could try to say the name of, but probably butcher it, but yeah, obviously look at Sweden. So I think obviously Sweden, okay, obviously Sweden obviously was second in their group. They've, I think, they also got 1.1. I thought that's like that time, whatever. Then obviously points up, they got 3 points. Then obviously you look into between Sweden and Poland, there's point difference because again, Sweden are like fourth, like bottom of their group, and then obviously Sweden, obviously who are well second in the group. So again, you look at that and think, okay, right, you've got two good sides, right? Again, I look at just look at that, it's mad, all right. Okay, this is my opinion. Okay, this is my opinion. You know, that's my opinion. But listen, right, in my opinion, I think this game's going to be a tough game for Sweden Poland again. I think Sweden are the more favourites to win it, but again, you never know. Poland could show up, and you know. You know what? But listen, in my opinion. But listen, right, in my in my opinion, I think. You know, I think like the favourites game I imagine would be Sweden because again they've obviously won the more of them. But again, I think Poland have won. I think like Poland obviously haven't done too bad. I think obviously Poland they've won a few. I think I see Poland but I see Poland but then I think obviously Poland obviously they've won like a few there as well. So again, this game is a tough one to predict because again this is a tough game to predict because. This game is tough because both of them have been haven't done too bad. Again, like whoever shows up on the outside, like I always say for you, so like I always say, but it's like I always say, so like I always say about this game, really. So I think like I've said, you said about all these games, like I've said about these games I've seen the last 2 days, as you were. Whoever shows up on the day and does well and creates a chance to score goals, I can see that team win it. But again, this game is really tough to predict because I think Sweden are probably the favourites. But again, you never know. Poland can show up, create a good chance and score a goal, and then they could go in there and score another goal, and then Sweden could do that as well. So again, if I was to pick a favourite, I think Poland are a brilliant country. They really are. They're a brilliant country. So I think like Poland obviously are. I think like Poland. I think obviously Poland. Obviously, I think their side do they got good players. Yeah, but again, you just look at Sweden. I feel like Poland have won a few days, but again, Sweden have won a lot more days. So I think not Sweden, but I think like Poland they've won a few days. You have, but you just look at not Poland, but obviously you do obviously look at Sweden. You think they are like the favourites. So again, and so it's Poland. I really love you, really do. I'm gonna go with Sweden to win. Sorry, I really am. I don't want to do, but sorry. Obviously, obviously the two games. Obviously, the 2 games. Obviously tomorrow. Then obviously Wednesday. Obviously. Then obviously Wednesday. Obviously is. Then obviously Wednesday it is. Sorry about that. Skip that. Okay, then obviously on Wednesday is England versus Netherlands again. England having a great start because I watched England versus France. England really looked off because they didn't look like themselves. They looked off it. Obviously, obviously it's the first but let's imagine that. We're going to that in a minute. Now, obviously we look at England. Obviously, we all know England. Obviously, England's last few results. Obviously, we look at we go through England's last few results. I think obviously England's last few results. Obviously, England who England yes, we'll do the coming top. Yes. That's what that's with. Okay, then obviously England's last three results. Obviously England lost 2-1 to France again. I actually watched that game on ITV. I can't remember ITV. If I mention ITV again, don't go right as well. But Yeah. Okay, let's actually watch that game. Actually watch it. But listen. Okay, let's actually watch that game. That game, England looked really bad. Not bad, God, but I think England looked really bad enough. It really didn't look the same team. It was weird. It's like they weren't. Like didn't know each other. It's like they didn't know each other. It seemed like they didn't know each other, which I thought was really worrying. I mean, as an England fan, I thought, well, okay, there's basically, it's basically like it's basically, basically, as you know what, there's obviously the ones there, there's one, and that's not great, that's it. And then obviously, then okay, then I was seeing, then obviously, and obviously, next thing I was England lost 2-1 to Spain, so because then obviously England beat obviously England beat Portugal 6-0 again. That was up. Then obviously they also lost to Belgium 3-2 again. Obviously that's the last three results. Obviously, I think obviously. Then obviously look at the group. Then obviously look at the group. Obviously England obviously are third in the group. Obviously they're behind France. Obviously they're behind France, then obviously uneven Wales, and then top of the group Netherlands, who, by the way, I think the Netherlands also were top of the group. That's worrying because, I mean, as an England fan, that is a little worrying because, again, you're thinking, right, England need to pick themselves up, get rid of the game and just go forward and just try to win this game best you can. If you win this game by 1-0, 2-0, if they do that, I think they'll win it. Now, if they don't do that, I can see them getting beat 2-1 or even 3-1 because Netherlands, if it's on the charts, it says Netherlands obviously top of the group. So again, you also look at that and think, okay, England need to go and get a result. If they don't, it ain't looking great for them. So again, it's a weird one to predict, right? Obviously, that's obviously England. Obviously, we're going to the Netherlands now. I was going Netherlands. Netherlands obviously beat Wales 3-0. I actually watched that game. Yeah, they absolutely. I don't say destroyed them. They did beat them in a good way though. So yeah, they obviously beat Wales 3-0. They obviously drew 1-1 with Scotland. They got beat 4-0 by Germany. Fair enough. Doing a good team. Then obviously they lost. They beat Austria 3-1. Then obviously they beat Austria again 3-1. Obviously in the replay. Yeah. So obviously that was the nation as you were. But again, yeah, I think it was a tough game. But I think it'll be a tough game really for both. I think it'll be a tough game for England and for Netherlands again. I mean, as an England fan, I think this game's going to be tough because you've got, again, I think this game's a tough one because they have to really get a result. Now if they don't get a result, I'm not saying the qualification's gone up. I'm not saying the qualification's gone up, but if they don't get a result, it'll come harder for Serena Wigman obviously to try to get a team to go to get a result. But again, then obviously then the pressure will be on her more than and stuff like that. And then, but again, I think with England that they do need to get a result. But again, obviously you look at onto the group up, but then I think obviously the group there, and obviously I was like I said, Netherlands obviously top. I was like I said for Netherlands top of the group. Obviously like I said for Netherlands obviously top of the group. So again, it's I think this game is a very tough game. Obviously, I'll put us so that obviously okay. Okay, yeah. So we both get as well. So the game, obviously, kick-off time for the game is 5 p.m. So obviously, I believe it's BBC1 or BBC Two or ITV. I think I don't know. I think it's on one of them. I don't know, but I think it's on. I don't know. Obviously, yeah. Well, I think, but so basically, like, it's a weirdly keeps it. It does weird, and obviously, yeah. Obviously, I mean, obviously England versus Netherlands. England versus Netherlands. Now, listen, right, so in my opinion, as in England fan, I think, you know what, I really hope England will win this game. I'm going to do, but listen, right, in my opinion, as an England fan, I hope England win this game. I really do. If they don't, well, they don't win it, and if they don't show them, they end up winning. That's it. But again, if they do win, good, brilliant, whatever, right? Good. But again, obviously, if they don't win, Netherlands win. Serena Wigman's going to need to really think because Okay, basically, I see a tournament football, yeah. So basically, tournament football is a massive like get points and no wins type thing. So you need to do that, but then again, I think you look at Netherlands. I think Netherlands obviously top again. I think this game is going to be tough both England and Netherlands. But again, I think as an England fan, I'm sorry, I'm going to go with England to win 2-1 or even 3-1 or even 1-0 because again, I'm taking whatever I want for that. But yeah, we're getting to the other one now. Then obviously second game on Wednesday obviously is France versus Wales. Again, Wales haven't had a great start. Again, facing to Denmark, they haven't had a great start. Yeah, I see it. Okay, obviously we'll go through obviously France results out of the last results I've had. Okay, obviously France obviously who in Group D obviously I think in Group D France was second, so they've won. They obviously got 1 point. The line one obviously they've won for that, and then obviously they got 3 points. So basically they've won. They're second obviously in their group. Then obviously you look at the results they've had. So I think we all know the results they've had obviously. Okay, obviously France will obviously beat England 2-1, as you were now. Then obviously they beat Iceland 2-0 in the Women's Nation League, or it's Women's Nation League, yeah. Not that crazy. Then obviously in the Women's Nation League obviously they beat Switzerland 4-0. Then obviously in the Women's Nation League they beat Norway 2-0, and then obviously they beat Switzerland again. So again, they've also won a few games already, but yeah. I think obviously no, obviously for that one, then obviously Wales, obviously they obviously in their group they okay, the group obviously I think obviously sorry that okay then obviously Wales obviously Wales were obviously in Group D. Group D, yes. I see. Yeah, Group D. Obviously, yeah. Then was Wales, obviously, who were in Group D as you were. They're sadly fourth bottom. So they obviously need to go and get a massive win against France. Now it's only France who beat England 2-1 again. I was like France looked more up for that game because they did, but again, I think with France they've obviously got 1 point, 3 minus whatever, I don't know what it is. Obviously points 0 because that's happened. Yeah, I think. Okay. Then obviously you look at Wales' last two results. They obviously. Wales who lost 3-0 to Netherlands as a 4. Then they lost 4-1 to Italy in the Nations League or Women's Nations League. Then obviously they got beat by Denmark 1-0. So again, then obviously they obviously drew 1-1 with Sweden again. No result really, obviously the results there, but yeah, that's it. Obviously, yeah. But I think this will be a really tough game for Wales because Wales really need to get a good start. If they don't get a good start, I can see them going at it. But I think if Wales do well and create a few good chances, create a few good chances and score, create a few good chances, I think if Wales do well and obviously create a few good sort of chances and score them, I can see Wales getting a good result. But again, if they don't and they let France go, not go and go, but so I think if they let France, do what they do and create chances of scoring goals, I can see them getting beat. But again, I think this is a game. I think of this is a game that Wales really need to win. But again, can I see it? Not really. I can't see them winning it. Sad, not really again. But I think France are a team that obviously is showing how good they are. So again, it's a really tough game for me to predict. But again, if I was to pick a winner out of it, again, I think Wales obviously imagine will be annoyed that they lost. So you imagine they'll want to win it, and obviously want to. Not that it's Oscar, but I imagine they'll want to get a win because they're obviously really annoyed they want to obviously get a win. You imagine they're annoyed and they want to get a win as you were. But again, France obviously got I think France got the comp. No, I see if France got the comp. Yeah, then I think with France obviously. Yeah, then obviously France. Yeah, then obviously with France obviously will have the confidence of winning a game. So again, they'll have that. So again, I think this game is going to be a really tough one. But if I was to pick a win, obviously, yeah. obviously we'll get into the prediction. Obviously, go. Obviously, I think Wales. I think well, I see Wales. Yeah, I think obviously Wales. They've obviously got a squad that I think they could be doing a little bit. Not bad. It's not. There's who might criticize. Who might criticize. I'm not. Obviously, I don't watch this all the time. But again, like I said, what? Okay, I was like I said before. Okay, I was like I said before. We'll get into the prediction now. In my opinion, you know what? I'm gonna go with France to win. 2-1 or 3-1. Sorry, Wales, I love you, I really do. But I can see you getting beat because France are too good a side. They've got players. Again, you know what? Maybe Wales could, come. You know what? Okay. You know what? I might wrong that prediction. You know what? I might wrong in that. You know. Okay. You know what? I might wrong in that prediction. I might be. Don't know. Again, I might wrong in that prediction. I don't know. You know what? I might wrong in that. You know what? I might wrong in that prediction. I hope I'm not. I really hope I'm not. But again, you know what? I might wrong in that prediction. I really hope I'm not. I really hope okay. No. So, you know what? I might wrong there. I don't know. But again, I really hope Wales do come back and try to get a goal. I think if Wales do that, I think good. It's good to see Wales, doing that. But again, if they don't, I think they'll go out. But again, I think Wales will really need to be good here. Will need to be solid, defensively good, and just go forward. They can create good goal after no win. But again, sorry Wales, I'm going to go with France to win. France is the third team that doing really well. So sorry. Obviously, yeah. No, okay, obviously they are. Okay, obviously they are the next two. I see the results, yeah. But obviously, I think they are the next two results. Obviously for of next 2 days, and then obviously we'll do next round of women's Euros fixtures, obviously on the Thursday. So yeah, so I'll cover that. All right, but yeah, go. Obviously, that's a four. Obviously, yeah. Obviously, guys, let me know your thoughts, comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Or said, do you think Wales will win? Do you think they won't win? Do you think France will win? Or do you think they won't win? Or do you think England will finally win? Not finally game, but okay. Do you think England will win the game for? Not win a game for, but gonna let's think England will win. Do you think they won't win? Do you think Netherlands will beat England? Or I really hope they don't beat England, but do you think they'll beat England or any of the results? Like, do you think Poland will win? Do you think Germany will win? Do you think will win that or not? But yeah, so do you think Germany will win? Do you think Poland will win? Do you think any of the teams I mentioned will win? So but yeah. Well, okay, listen. Okay, let's try on. So okay. Listen, if you want to see more great videos like of match previews, match reactions, obviously, breaking videos, other great videos like that as well. I also want to see exclusive videos like of Mac and myself live shows topics. Obviously, other great videos like that as well. It's like that, but yeah, as I thought, I'll be like, yeah, that's it. Obviously, yeah. Okay. You know what? I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com because it absolutely massively helps channel keep going, improve, better, gets better, and all that great stuff. Really, it really helps us. It obviously does. Obviously, yeah. If you forget as well, also make sure you subscribe to EFC TV as well. Obviously, if you want to, also when you subscribe, I think okay, if you're not subscribed yet, press the subscribe button, then press the notification button as well. And then you obviously haven't pressed that, you're all subscribed and not pressing the grid, but yeah, you're subscribed and not pressing the notification button, yeah. Go and just press the notification button as well. You hear about every single video, do the channel as well, stuff like that, and obviously stuff like that as well. It's amazing. Anyway, let's go ahead. As I said before, obviously do that, yeah. I'm like that. Obviously, yeah, obviously, do that as well. Yeah, got that. Obviously, yeah. Then obviously, yeah. You know what? I would really appreciate it if you would share it on Facebook, share it on obviously Twitter.com, or obviously any of social media, every obviously your socials as well. Make sure you share it on there as well. Obviously, yeah. Okay. Obviously, don't forget to leave comments as well, and obviously, yeah. Also, Obviously, don't forget to give a like, leave comments. Like I said before, obviously do that as well because it helps out. Obviously it does. Yeah, and obviously I think anybody. Okay, so I think like anybody leaves comments on, not I say leave comments, yeah, but I think everybody leaves comments in the video. I'll give you a shout out. I'll read it. Not really gonna know. If I'm really giving fun, I'm not really gonna. I think I say anybody leaves comments, yeah, but I think like anybody leaves comments, I'll give you guys a shout out. So I will, because that's what I do. Anyway, cool. As said before, yeah. Obviously, obviously give a like, obviously give a like, comment, yeah. Obviously, 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 yeah. And yeah, hopefully we'll see who wins the next round of fixtures. So, yeah.